A part of Albuquerque that has been transformed into a hotspot could be getting a much-needed makeover. News 13's Rachel Knapp is live on Cutler near I-40 in Carlisle with a look at what could be coming to that area. Rachel?
Well, sometimes it can be hard to find a parking spot here, a sidewalk, or even a street lamp for that matter. And then there's the one-way street people just love to ignore.
It's a familiar sight to see. People pouring into one of Albuquerque's local watering holes.
Angelina, how often do you come to this area?
Very often. I'd say probably a couple times a month.
There wasn't much here 10 years ago on this stretch of Cutler between Carlisle and Washington. Now there's the Green Jeans, a climbing gym, a shooting range, and new office buildings. And the crush of visitors has exposed the needed makeover in the area, especially on the parking front.
Parking definitely can be an issue.
The bumps, I mean, it goes into the dips and the drainage, and it's just a mess. And then the cars are just going faster. The parking is horrible. This parking gets filled up all the way down the street, so it's just, I think, definitely needs improvement.
Angelina's observations are spot on, according to the city's Cutler Avenue report, which zeroed in on the street's issues: limited parking, terrible sidewalks, scant lighting, and even an odor coming from the sewers.
I think it would make a lot of sense to improve. I mean, look at the mess we've got here.
That's what Councilor Diane Gibson is trying to do.
And they came up with some suggestions and recommendations of how we can improve that area and make it more appealing.
Like installing street lights, redoing the sidewalks, expanding the streets to fit 2 lanes, and add street parking. And yes, addressing the odor issue too.
Anything they can do to alleviate that is a plus in my book.
If we can improve the accessibility, the walkability, and the lighting, the more people get outside, the better.
Well, another big issue is this entrance from Carlisle to Cutler here. We've seen people routinely make this an exit going the wrong way. Well, they want to make this a 2-way. Back to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Right now, there is no price tag on all of this work or a time frame for when it might be completed. The Cutler makeover is just starting now to make its way through City Council.